Yes, let's go. Throw the hook with the best of them. King Kong beat your chest, should've slept on you. What's next? It's the check, drip, dip, run the neck, check, hook by the book, fish, hook off the deck. ShowBizz. Throw the hook, shouldn't have slept on you.
Out of those 20 or more rounds, he won 2 rounds. I had the nose bleeding. To me, he don't hit hard.
What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look, let's throw the hook. Oh my God, I am hearing just crazy news about this SLUGFEST that happened between Brian Norman Jr. and Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm hearing that Tank Davis and Brian Norman just had a slugfest going toe to toe and everybody was there. Look, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button to stay updated on the latest and greatest when it comes to combat sports. So look, I am getting the news. I'm getting the news from everywhere. You have journalists like Scotty White from World Combat Sports. Please go to his channel and subscribe. He tells like this detailed story of the slugfest. He was there. I'm hearing boxing trainers like Renard Jones. I'm getting emails from people who were there who just witnessed this slugfest saying they got the footage. I'm even getting comments under my video saying, ShowBizz the adult, I was at the slugfest. I got the footage. Team Tank Davis told us to turn off the cameras, but Team Tank Davis kept recording. So there's footage of this slugfest. And look, I'm going to keep it real with you. I do respect these fighters. I do believe in what happens in sparring stays in sparring. So if I receive the footage, and maybe I have, who knows? I'm not going to be the one to break the video. I'm just not like that. I respect the fighters. I respect Tank Davis. I respect Brian Norman. I respect boxing. I respect the culture. So I'm just not going to do it. But I'm hearing that it was a slugfest, and that's how Gervonta Tank Davis hurt his hand sparring with Brian Norman. I'm even hearing that Brian Norman bested Gervonta Tank Davis.
They whiz Rodney's ass.
Now, if you don't know who Brian Norman Jr. is, he's an 18-0 fighter, 15 KOs, 20 years old. I mean, this guy's a pup. He comes from a family of fighters. His father, Brian Norman Sr., he was a beast as well. I believe he fights at super lightweight or welterweight. And that's the thing. You got to give Gervonta Tank Davis mad love. I mean, the guy's always sparring and going toe-to-toe with welterweights and guys far bigger than him. So you got to give him love for that. I mean, we've all seen the epic video where Gervonta Tank Davis just rocked the hell out of Ivan Redcatch. And really, to be honest, I'm not really believing the whole Brian Norman Jr. whipped Gervonta Tank Davis, but it must have been something special. It must have been a slugfest where they just went full speed. And I can't help but to think of when Errol the True Spence, remember when he came out on the scene, we were hearing that he knocked out Adrian the Problem Broner, sent him to the hospital, gave Floyd Money Mayweather a black eye, and Floyd Money Mayweather kicked him out the gym. I mean, that was the beginning of Errol the True Spence, his claim to fame. And if we can get a new superstar, something like that, in Brian Norman Jr., I'm telling you, it just echoes of that. It really reminds me of that. I mean, really, this news and me reporting this has nothing against Gervonta Tank Davis. I think the guy is a beast. I love the fact that he went to war the way he did. The guy goes full speed. He only knows one speed. I love that he had this slugfest with this welterweight, this young bull, Brian Norman Jr. But really, I'm mostly excited about shedding some light on this young prospect. Look, I will be going live tonight for the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. As far as any updates on Gervonta Tank Davis's injury, it seems as though the injury wasn't that bad. He was just on Twitter last night, so he's using his hands, he's tweeting out things. So I'm taking that as Gervonta is doing just fine. But I love that this slugfest was epic. I love that Tank Davis is just trading blows with welterweights. I love that we have a new prospect in Brian Norman Jr. to talk about. Thanks for throwing a hook with the Biz. Show up tonight for the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship live stream. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.